Hey beauties, it's me Kabrina and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys how I like to do my eyebrows. First I'll start off with a spoolie, just combing all the hairs into place. And now I'm taking this dark brown eyebrow pencil. I got this in the beauty spot store. I want to say this is the Kreatively brand. And I'm going to trace the bottom of my eyebrow first. And then I'm going to go over to the top of my eyebrow, basically just tracing the outline of my actual brow. And then I'm going to go back in and fill the brow in with that same pencil. And this is a dark brown eyebrow pencil. So once I have everything filled in, I'm going back with my spoolie. This is just a disposable mascara one. And I'm going to blend everything together, fading out the front of my brow just a tad bit because we don't want any harsh lines. And of course, what I did on one side, I do on the other. And I'm sorry, you guys, for the lighting at the beginning of the video. I'm still working on getting it together. So here's the other eyebrow. We're basically just doing the same thing, tracing the bottom of the brow, then tracing the top, filling it in, taking the spoolie and blending it out. Now, my eyebrows, they are not identical. I wish they were. They are sisters and not twins. But we're going to make it work. We're going to get them as close as we possibly can. One of my eyebrows has a naturally high arch versus the other one goes straight. So it takes me just a tad bit of a while to get them together. But once I get them together, they're on point. So I'm showing you guys my two concealers. This is LA Girl Pro in the shade Fawn. And the other one is Ruby Kiss. I have to drop it down below in the description box. So I'm going to clean up underneath my brows first with the LA Girl Pro Concealer. And this is in real time, you guys. I did not speed this up. I am taking that concealer and I am just going to clean up underneath my eyebrows first. Just getting the shape that I really want, making sure that my line is as straight as it possibly can, and blending that concealer down into my eyelid. I like to blend my concealer to my eyelid because it works as a great base for my eyeshadow. Now, if I'm not doing any eyeshadow, I still blend it to my eyelid and then I go over it with my actual foundation shade. It's your preference, whatever works best for you. So once I have my line as clean as I can get it, I'm just going back in with a random brush, patting my concealer into my lid as well as pulling it down to my eyelid as well. This is going to help it blend out perfectly, give you no harsh lines and things in that nature. So once I have that completed, I'm going to move on to the other eye, doing the exact same thing underneath the other eye because what we do with one, we want to do with the other. So now I am taking the dark concealer, the Ruby Kiss one, and I am going to clean up the top of my brow. Sorry if you hear my baby in the background. I got to make it do what it do. But I'm going to clean up the top of my brow, and I'm using the same eyeshadow brush. This is just a BH Cosmetic small eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to try to get my line as straight as I possibly can, following the eyebrow that we drew on, and then I'm going to blend it all out towards my forehead. And I'm taking that fluffy brush and just blending out everything, getting my concealer as blended into my skin as I possibly can, going in between the brows because I don't want them to connect. So now I'm going back in with concealer, just cleaning them up. Sometimes my eyebrows can be a tad bit too thick for my liking. So I just go back in and clean them up, try to make them as thin as possible. When cleaning up your brows to make them thinner, you always want to take off from the bottom and never from the top. Because if you take off from the top, then you're going to go into the brow hair versus taking off from the bottom. So next, I am taking that concealer, putting it over my eyelid because I am doing eyeshadow next. So I'm just going to pat that in. I want an even, tone under my eyes, just so when my eyeshadow goes on top, it has the blank canvas. And I'm going to go back in. This is a Real Techniques foundation brush, I want to say. I love this brush. It's my favorite brush of all time. And I'm just going to blend everything out, make sure everything is blending into my skin. So that way, as I'm doing my eyeshadow, if anything decides to dry, it doesn't leave any harsh lines. And that's it, you guys. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, tell a friend to subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.